I'm the Pirate King CBJ. Welcome to Voyage.
Where the waves dance wild and free, a legend stirs the waters, a tale of liberty. Jesus was his name, a pirate bold and true. He sought to build a haven for a fearless, loyal crew. Sing of Libertalia, where the pirates stand as one, a brotherhood of freedom beneath the blazing sun. No kings to rule, no chains to bind, just the open sea, in the land of Madagascar, where the brave are truly free.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to NLP Voyage. I'm your new lead commentator, Brodie Perro, also known as the lead guitarist of the band Nectarous, and boy do we have an action-packed episode today. A tag team match, the debut match on NLPW Voyage, Batson Jones and Bruno Antham versus Adrian Bonnet and a debuting HND. Let's listen to Ocean Texier give the introductions.
The following contestants scheduled for one fall is a tag team match. In the corner to my left, with a combined weight of 450 pounds, HND and Adrian Bonnet. In the corner to my right, with a combined weight of 436 pounds, Darkside Bruno Antham and Cutthroat Batson Jones!
BLACKPEARL, baby, yeah! Woo! Yeah, right here, merchandise!
Well, it looks like Bruno's trying to calm down the overly enthusiastic Batson. Well, it sure looks like the team of HND and Adrian Bonnet are more well-adjusted than Batson and Bruno. Bruno has been quite reluctant the past few weeks to join forces with the Commissioner. Looks like Adrian will be starting the match off strong against his arch-nemesis Batson Jones.
This is what we want. This is what we wanted. Go ahead.
Both men look ready to pounce.
Ring the bell.
Oh, what the hell? Adrian Bonnet has tagged in HND? This is not what Batson wanted. A little scuffle of words between Batson and Bruno, but it looks like Batson will start. Starting off the match here now, we have Batson Jones and Hugo Neos Duroy. CBJ versus HND. The Pirate King versus the Man of Success. Looks like a strong lockup by CBJ and HND. Both very strong technical wrestlers. Both men are strong technical wrestlers, evenly matched even. In strength and brawling, I'd give the edge to Cutthroat. But if it comes down to speed and precision, I think H&D has this in the bag, but it won't be easy. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at the power of CBJ! Just throwing Hugo across the ring. H&D is quite upset. Alright, a little showboating by CBJ now. And it looks like they're copying each other. And H&D does not like it. Well, looks like Hugo is letting his emotions get the better of him here. Here it is. Batson has him locked in with a tight headlock. Both men working their way up, and oh no! H&E is grabbing Batson by the beard. H&D's trying to get the better of Batson now, and boom! Big shoulder tackle by CBJ. CBJ hits the ropes now, drops down, leapfrog by H&D, and now H&D going for a hip toss. But no! CBJ throws him to the ropes, drops down, leapfrog by CBJ, and giant back elbow. Batson in the ropes again, and a giant big boot. 1, 2, and a kick out. For the audience watching at home, running the ropes in a classic catch-as-catch-can boxing ring is one of the most difficult things an athlete can do, and both CBJ and H&D are showing us how good they truly are. Oh, no. H&D has escaped and has tagged in the big bitch, as Batson would say, Adrian Bonnet. Batson is ready to take out Bonnet once and for all. But no, Bruno Antham has tagged himself in. Bruno wants to fight Adrian first. Adrian getting into the face of Bruno. Adrian wanted Batson, but nope. No. He is getting Bruno. Bruno is telling Adrian right now to focus on me. And we are off to the races! Bruno is using his Muay Thai striking background to take down the French kickboxing champion. Bruno landing some extremely dangerous knee strikes. Snapmare here, and boom! Big kick. The big man, Adrian Bonnet, is down. Bruno is really taking the upper hand here. Just taking apart Adrian like a surgeon. Oh, now H&D is running into the ring. Not too fast, Hugo. You have the Pirate King to deal with. Look at this teamwork. Batson and Bruno playing ping pong with H&D's head. Right, CBJ's looking to dissect Hugo more. It looks like both H&D and Bonnet are in the corners. And look at this. CBJ and Bruno Antham are moving like bats out of hell. Moving like a well-oiled machine here. Both Hugo and Adrian are down. What are Bruno and Batson talking about here? Are they finally on the same page?
Roll the fans out, come on! Come on, my girl! Come on! Together! Yeah!
And they are! Black Pearl is on top of this hot tag team action! Now look at this replay. Batson and Bruno showed that they can coexist. Let's just hope they can keep up this pace for the rest of the match. Senior referee Alexi is trying to get order back into this contest. Bruno here is trying to get a hold of the down Adrian Bonnet. And Bonnet lifts Bruno to the corner. Wow, what strength. Now look at those heavy lefts and rights landing on Bruno. Oh wow, the referee finally took Adrian off of Bruno, but Bonnet has decided to use that as an opportunity to get a cheap shot out on Batson. Bonnet and HRD are turning this match around, and there is nothing CBJ can do. Beautiful backbreaker and stomp by H&D and Adrian Bonnet. And just in case you missed it, H&D raked the eyes of Bruno while the ref was distracted. Do not count these two out because they have clearly made a game. H&D is now assembling Bruno Antham. I'd like to take a moment now to discuss NLPW and the many different competitors we have on our small but diverse roster. Bruno Antham has been wrestling for about 4 years now and made his debut in 2024. Originally from Beirut, Lebanon, Antham fell in love with the world of Muay Thai kickboxing. The dark horse of NLPW has the most educated and deadly strikes and kicks in all of NLPW. Now a giant splash to the corner, and another pin attempt. Bruno's fists, elbows, knees, and legs are all registered as deadly weapons. Darkside Bruno Antham revels in bringing out his opponent's inner dark side before ultimately knocking said opponent's lights out. Great tag to Adrian. And folks, if you look closely to the background, beyond the cage, you can see a very serious and observant Thomas de la Pierre. We do know Thomas wants to battle HND eventually on behalf of saving NLPW, as HND and Adrian are trying to keep Bruno away from his tag corner. Batson is fresh and ready to go, but none of that means anything if Bruno can't get to the corner. If there is one man in NLPW that can outmuscle and outsmart CBJ, it's Adrian Bonnet. Former billionaire, former French kickboxing champion, former kingpin of Paris. Now, a nomad. Crownless. A pirate prince with no crown and no home. Quick tags in and out. Bonnet may have just as much pirate lineage as CBJ, but he's less talk and more walk in several ways. If you look at the replay here, you can see HND mock CBJ before hitting Antham with another splash. Watch this replay. Just as Bruno gained a sliver of momentum, Bonnet used his size to shoulder tackle Bruno into Hugo's kick. The referee didn't see the kick, but it sure looks like Batson did, and he's nearly frothing at the mouth to get back into this match. HND and Bonnet have cut off CBJ's corner perfectly, and there's nothing he can do but to sit and watch Bruno suffer. Bruno needs to make a tag fast, or else I fear he won't be able to continue this fight. Hugo is showing his experience here by leading this pseudo team and tagging in and out with Adrian. If you keep the tags fresh, your opponent won't have enough time to recover. Really high ring IQ here. There's a reason why the Committee of Authorities signed Bonnet to a full-time deal and why he can go toe-to-toe with Batson. What he lacks in catch experience, he more than makes up for in raw power and aggression. He has all the potential in the world and the charisma and strength to back it up. HND and Adrian Bonnet are really disassembling Bruno Antham. Batson recruited Bruno to fight on his side with him as partners. However, it looks like Batson can't do anything to legally help and fight back in this match. Adrian and HND, on the other hand, have a business agreement. Adrian gets a partner, and HND gets a contract on behalf of Bonnet. Let's see how much pull Bonnet actually has, though, to make HND's contract dreams come true. Thomas is looking on, not only studying HND, but also everyone else on the NLPW roster. HND going for a suplex. Bruno stalls it. Bruno creates distance. Can he tag in Batson? No, he cannot. A stun gun by HND. Dropping Bruno's throat across the top rope. Another pen attempt here. Only a 2 count. Let's not discount Batson Jones, though. He created NLPW. He's the commissioner. He's the former King's Crown champion. Furthermore, he has the most experience on the entire roster. Adrian is tagged in now. Laying in heavy hands as usual. Question mark kick to follow. Batson has a lot of names on his resume, but injuries, bad luck, and arrogance has cost him several opportunities. He's been trained by some of the best wrestlers in the world like Sean Spears, Tyler Breeze, and even Mr. Kennedy. Although Cutthroat has all the tools in the tool belt and is an excellent technical wrestler and brawler, that fuse of his is short and that temper can and has cost him dearly. Let's see if the Pirate King can keep his head in the game. No! Batson broke up a 2 count to save Bruno! Adrian running at Batson now. Misses! Big clothesline by CBJ. Now HND is trying to grab Batson. Bruno with a save, and what a giant springboard stunner!
I told you, you girl, huh? Next time, you and me, it's on sight.
Batson and Bruno are looking at each other. They're looking at HND. What are they going to do? The spinning heel kick and C-trigger combo by Black Pearl. Oh, they're lining it up, and they hit HND with a Mariana's Trench. 1, 2, and no! Adrian breaks it up at 299. The most interesting character in this tag team contest has to be the debuting HND, in my opinion. Contrary to popular belief, the Man of Success doesn't have an NLPW contract, unlike the other 3 men, 4, including Thomas De La Pierre, just outside the ring. Hugo is working as a free agent for NLPW right now on a match-to-match basis. Let's hope HND can impress the Committee of Authority in turning this trial period into a permanent stay at NLPW. That is, though, if the modern musketeer, Thomas De La Pierre, allows it. All 4 men are down. CBJ and Bonnet are back into their corners now. It looks like Bruno needs a tag. HND needs a tag. Back and forth and back and forth. Bruno gets the upper hand now. Bruno tags in Batson. HND tags in Adrian. Jab, jab, jab. Atomic elbow. CBJ going for hits. And a Sinbad stunner. 1, 2, kick out by Adrian. Adrian shouldn't be in that corner, and neither should HND. For it is C-trigger time. Swashbuckler to each turnbuckle next. 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner, and 4 corners. Pen attempt, and no, Adrian kicks out. What does Black Pearl have in mind here? A slingshot into a spin kick? Perhaps. And H&D super kicks? Bruno? CBJ doesn't have a clue. Adrian is on the middle rope. He's ready. He's ready. And Adrian hits the crown. It's over. It's over. 1, 2. Bruno saves CBJ. The fight continues. H&D tags himself in here and looks to add insult to injury upon a fallen CBJ. Thomas De La Pierre doesn't look too thrilled to see H&D on top of his match. The modern musketeer fights for honor and wants to keep NLPW honorable. But De La Pierre believes it won't be if H&D gets the contract he wants. H&D pacing around CBJ now, locking in a textbook guillotine lock. CBJ looks to be fighting back a little bit, but I don't know if CBJ can muscle his way out of this one. Wait. Look at CBJ. He is lifting up HND, and he is taking HND right into the corner. Right into the corner where Bruno Antham lands a huge roundhouse kick. CBJ is out cold, but Bruno has tagged in for the save. Bruno looks to be in control of the situation here, taking out Adrian, but wow. HND with a massive drop kick, and that has to be it. HND picking Bruno back up and hitting a devastating neck breaker. 1, 2, and CBJ breaks it up. Batson is out of control. Come on, referee, get control of the situation. Batson looks to hit the rum runner on HND. But oh no, Adrian hits CBJ with a crown. Adrian's intervention caused Batson to hit the rum runner on HND. Bruno sees the opportunity and looks for a 1-2, and oh no, HND has his foot on the rope. I don't know about you guys watching at home, but I would have some serious words regarding Adrian Bonnet's actions if I were HND. HND's slowly getting up here and realizing what has happened. And wow! HND slaps Adrian, his partner! Now look here. Thomas De La Pierre trying to reason with HND. And HND shoves De La Pierre! Well, folks, it looks like this is going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match now because Adrian is the legal member of his team and has no one in his corner. Adrian looks furious, but I wouldn't turn around if I were you, Bonnet. Batson! Antham! Once again, playing ping pong with a solo and vulnerable Adrian Bonnet. The referee is trying to add order to this chaos. Batson and Bruno doing quick takes in and out here. They look to be setting up the Marianas Trench once again. This time on Bonnet. They have it lined up. And no! Bonnet move. Batson hit Antham with a C trigger right to the chin. Antham is out cold. Batson is trying to check up on Bruno. What is this? Watch out. Watch out! No! Adrian just hit a gnarly Kingslayer punt on CBJ. CBJ is out cold. Adrian getting to the second rope. And boom! The crown! 1, 2, 3! Adrian Bonnet wins! Technically HND as well, but Bonnet got the 3 fall. Let's watch this replay to recap the final moments of this contest. Black Pearl goes for the Marianas Trench. Bonnet evades. And Batson hits Bruno with a C trigger. And to add insult to detail, Bonnet hit Batson with a punt kick and finished the match with a double axe handle crown to Bruno's head. One, two, 3. Bonnet and HND are victorious in the first contest of NLPW Voyage. That was match 1, folks. Thank you for sticking by, and stay tuned for match 2. Now look here, Batson and Bruno having some words.
I need you, okay? It was a shit. It was a baby terrible. It was our baby. What are you talking about?
Bonnet, no! All hell has broken loose on NLPW Voyage. Jesus Christ, what do we have here? This cannot be happening. Ocean Dix here, Thomas Delapierre, and referee Alexi are trying to gain control, but I don't think that's going to work.
Come on. You and me. You and me. I don't care about you and me.
No, it is not going to work that well with these 3 bulls trying to ram each other. Well, thank you all for watching, and come back next week to see the fallout of this chaotic tag team matchup. I've been Brodie Perro, and thanks for supporting Nautical Lariat Professional Wrestling. In case you didn't catch it earlier, my name is Brodie Perro, and I am the lead guitarist of the American rock band Nectarous. That's right, Nectarous. Nectarous. What do we sound like? Well, we have influences ranging from the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, and many more. If it's ballsy and bluesy, you bet we're gonna love it. We are known for many songs, particularly those like Whiskey Hustling Woman, Kiss the Sun, Sugarcoat, and Black Hair Beauty have been immensely popular with our fans. For anyone interested in seeing any of our shows, well, here's our calendar. Coming up next, we will be at Eagles 34 in Minneapolis, Minnesota on April 10th. May 1st, we'll be at Ziggy's in Hudson, Wisconsin. May 2nd, Can Wonderland in St. Paul, Minnesota. And for those of you deep down south in the United States, we got a cool one for you. June 6th, we will be at Rock Lobster Fest in Helotes, Texas.